All right, recording. So happy Monday. Today is August 17th. I cannot believe it. Mid-August, you guys. This year, I feel like I don't know, it's gone by in a blink, and I can't believe that we're still dealing with COVID. I honestly can't. Um, I know that this week a lot of kiddos are going back to school. I know my little one starts on Wednesday. So it's a very crazy, busy week or the next few weeks for a lot of mommies. I'm hearing a lot of teachers getting furloughed because of what's going on. I'm hearing some of them are actually quitting. I heard today my little one's best friend, the mom told me she wasn't going back to private school because she doesn't feel that she wants to pay for it if they're going to be on remote learning. So it's tough to hear that. Now Adrian's best friend is no longer in the school. So it's so many changes. But what I wanted to do today was focus on the good things and celebrate all the little things that compound to the big things. Because sometimes we get so focused on, okay, what are our goals for this year? I start thinking, oh my God, I want to be a 5-star and I want to hit elite. But sometimes we got to just say, okay, hold on a second. Let's look at the little things that compound to those big things. So today I want to just start off with, first of all, thanking you all for showing up. Because guys, at the end of the day, the fact that we show up every day to do our workouts, that's huge. That is huge. Not everybody in the world does it, right? We've heard it time and time again that if it was easy, then everyone would do it. Right? So we know that it's not easy because we're the few that actually show up. And for that tonight, I want to applaud you. Applaud you because like I was just saying before I press record, us coaches are doing the things that the doctors are saying we should be doing so that it's not as bad, right? So we're doing the hydration, we're doing following a clean meal plan. We are working out and we are resting and sleeping and caring for ourselves. And I think that that's important. So like I said, tonight, I want to applaud you for that. And I want to remind you all that every single person on this team plays a huge role, Every single decision, every single member, every single rank advancement, every single success club point, and every single volume number that is contributed to this team, all of that compounds and makes us the team. It makes us who we are today. And I just want to celebrate that for a minute before we go on and finish August, September, and then before you know it, the holidays will be here. Because no matter the outcome at the end of the year, I want to let you know that I'm so grateful for every single little thing and every single person. Even if you're just a discount coach, you still play such a critical role to this team because there's strength in numbers. So I want to start off with celebrating you all for just doing the daily mundane things, for taking the time to be on these calls, for taking the time to listen to the National Wake Up Call, for just showing up. So I wanted to start off with that. The second thing that I wanted to talk about was for those that are in the Team Cup. Briefly, if you're in the Team Cup, every single thing that you do every day contributes to the points. So if you're inviting, trust me, you're going to get someone that's going to say yes, regardless if it's a success club point or not. Even if it's a subscription, even if it's a purchase to Energize, you're still contributing because you're still adding to the momentum of helping people. And I don't want to lose focus on that. I know last week I was on vacation and I really wanted to disconnect and I didn't really talk too much to my Team Cup girls, but I'm here back to tell you that we still have 2 weeks. And this applies to everybody. We still have 2 weeks of still trying to help at least 3 people, girls, at least 3 people. How many of us can't talk to 3 people? Think of your mail carrier. Think of your UPS driver. Think of if you're a home mom this year, going back, think of the teachers. Think of your Publix cashier. There's so many people that we could talk to. If you're carrying your water bottle, you're wearing a cap, you're wearing a shirt, you could bring it up. What are you doing this time? How are you doing through the COVID? Can I offer you a free sample workout to see if maybe that you could release some stress? There's so many things that we could be doing, and there's so many people that we could be talking to. I always say it, my own neighbors. This morning, I have brand new neighbors on my left side, and they saw me working out, and they were walking with their two little girls, and I just went like this. I haven't talked to them yet. I haven't introduced myself to them, but I just went like this, like saying, "Hey, they saw me working out already." That's, believe it or not, planting the seed, because I'm showing that I'm showing up. I'm showing that I'm caring for myself during these hard times. I'm showing that I want to be that better mom for my boys inside. And I just waved. So I'm telling you, there's everything really just plays a role. I think that what I want to bring out of this message is that when you post and when you share on your social media, don't forget that the emotion has to be there. The feeling has to be there. People gravitate to, why are you doing this, Melissa? Why? If right now you're so busy with your full-time job, why would you take the time to be on the team call? Talk about that. What does this team call do for you tonight? That you actually prioritize. Listen, you could have been on your couch watching Netflix, right? That's the comfort that we could be doing, right? The comfort choice, the comforting choice, the comfortable choice, however we want to put it. But you're here. This has to be filling you in a way that Netflix is not. And I think that that's where people start finding, like, really saying, she has me thinking, because she could be there. She could be, right now spending time in her bed with, your daughter, but instead you're here. This clearly has to be filling you up in a way where it's going to help you be that better mom, so that when you're done with the call and you go to your daughter, you could possibly even share a little bit of what you're learning here today. Reminding her of the small daily choices. Reminding her maybe to drink her water and hydrate better. Reminding her that you push hard every day because you want to live, longer for her. So it's all those things, guys, and that takes me to mindset. When I look at Christy Delgado's team that I'm on, and I see how so many coaches are like achieving so many things, and then you have the other side where you see the coaches that are stuck. And it got me to think, are you in a mindset of growth, or are you in a mindset of being stuck? If you're finding that getting people to get to Beachbody or bring them into the community is hard, that's a mindset, I think, hardship of feeling stuck. But when you're reading your personal development and you're listening to the audios, and today I went off with the videos. I put videos for the team chat. I put videos in my challenge group. I put a video in my running free group. It's about mindset and growth. That's where we have to focus every day, not thinking this is hard and not staying stuck, because that's not going to take us anywhere. So I'm running a half marathon December the 5th. And there's so many times where I'm running that I'm like, oh my God, my knees are hurting. And if I stay in that mindset that my knees are going to hurt, I'm probably going to be fearful to run that half marathon. But if I choose to listen to audio that's going to remind me that one foot in front of the other will always get me to the forward movement, and forward is forward is forward, then I'm going to push. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to embrace that half marathon. And I'm going to embrace the pain if I feel it that day, because I am going to run the half marathon. It's going to be my 4th. Whether I like it or not, I'm going to push. I don't even care if I end up walking. I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to cross that finish line. And that's what I want you to understand. That it's important that you not stay stuck on the mindset that this is hard, because it's just not going to get you anywhere. You've got to stay here in the growth, constantly chasing that growth mindset. It's funny, and I'll tell you this. So today, when we went to the doctor's office, my pediatrician is great. He is so thorough. He must have been with us at least 45 minutes. He's the type of pediatrician that hugs you, kisses you, but today, of course, with the COVID, he was like with a shield mask, and he was like elbow fisting me. and he tells me, how are things in school with the kids? And I said, well, the end of the year wasn't great. My big one, I have to be honest, is on the lazy side. And so he goes to tell Alex, and he's like, listen, Alex, you know, you really gotta like hustle and get the good grades, do the homework. What do you want to study? And Alex is like, business. And he's like, well, listen, with business, you still need good grades. And they get into the whole conversation. And on the way home, my big one tells me, Mom, how do I change my laziness mindset? And you know what I did? I played him the video that I posted for you girls today in the team chat. I said, winners win. There is no space for laziness if you want to be a winner. So I played him the video. I told him, listen to this. I told him, put on your AirPods so that you don't have any distractions, and put it loud. And let that emotion be evoked by the words that you're listening. I'll be honest with you girls. When I heard that video today, the tears popped out without even me like wanting them to come out. I literally, and I even questioned myself. I'm like, why am I crying with this video? And I noticed that the emotion and the words that were being spoken evoked so much emotion in me because I want to win so badly at what I do. I want to be so good at what I do because I want to impact people. And I shared that with Alex, and I said, Alex, the tears came out. Let that emotion be stirred upon you today, so that every single day when you're feeling lazy, play these videos. Get in the habit of doing it every day, because that's going to motivate you to do the hard, to do the things that you don't like, to do, you know, read the book that you don't like, that you don't comprehend. That's going to push you to, you know, do the homework and do the project and do the work that is not, that it sucks. And it was like, my message was embrace the suck, but use that as a tool to get you to do the thing. So girls, today I tell you that do whatever it takes to get you to your goals, whatever your goals are. I could ask you, hey girls, let's run for elite. Hey girls, let's push to Success Club. But if that is not your goal, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to do your goal. I want you to reach your goal because you want to. Because you want to impact the world. Because you want to make a difference. Not because I push you or inspire you. I want you to do it for you. Because today I heard a quote that said it is not about the accomplishment, but it's about the obstacle and the effort to get to the accomplishment. That today for me was like, what? Think about it. It's not what we achieve, it's what we push through to achieve that, right? It's Melissa getting to the goal while her daughter is fighting COVID. It's Natalie getting to the goal while sacrificing that at 9:18, her baby is asleep. She could be with her hubby, but she's here with us today. And the same goes for Jackie. It's what you are doing. It is the journey. It is who you become in that journey, girls, that gets you to that sweet taste that you literally accomplished. And it was the effort. It was the effort to get to the accomplishment. All right, moving on. We've talked about celebrating, team cup, mindset, emotion when you are sharing. Don't just say, hi, I'm looking for girls because I am, you know, doing this amazing program. It's because it is making me feel so amazing. And it's because I'm seeing the changes and I'm releasing stress during these difficult times. Share the why. We've talked about that. All right, moving on. Power hours. So I don't know if you girls have seen that I posted on the team page. I want to make sure, let me see if I can share my screen really quick, and I'm going to show you girls. So that for those of you that don't know, let me take you back for a second. There is I always forget how to do this. There is a no snooze crew. Basically what it is, it's a virtual gym link of girls that go on to a virtual free gym link, and they work out every morning before they go to work. And they called it the No Snooze Crew. And what they did was they created a power hour No Snooze Crew calendar the entire month of August, so that we would be able to do our focused hour with support. And I'm almost positive that I posted it here, and I'm going to look through. Yeah, here it is. I want to show you because it's important for those of you that are like, well, I don't know what to do. I'm a brand new coach, or I'm still scared of inviting, or whatever it is. The No Snooze Crew team, it's not really a team, but it's just a free virtual link, created the after hours. And what they did was they created this calendar so that at these times that you see, there's somebody leading a power hour. So it's basically somebody saying, okay, for 10 minutes, we're going to connect. For 10 minutes, we're going to add friends. For 10 minutes, we're going to comment on those who commented for us. For 10 minutes, we're going to invite. For 10 minutes, we're going to follow up. So there's really no excuse for you girls to say, well, I don't know how to do a focused hour or a power hour. I do mine every single morning at 5:30 in the morning. And at 9 o'clock, I'm working out. After that, I do things around my house for the kids or whatever, but I still go back and I will still do more things of work. So my hours are a little bit all over the place throughout the day, but every morning religiously at 5:30 in the morning, I am doing them. But if you can make it to the 5:30, please know that this is available to you in the team page, because like, for example, today at 10 a.m., Donna did it. And then tomorrow at 8 a.m., Monica's going to do it. And there's another one at 7 o'clock at night. So you have time, whether in the morning or at night. And if that time is not good for you, then you could catch the Wednesday at 12 or the Wednesday at 9 p.m. Then I'm going to do the one on Thursday at 10 a.m. Maddie's at 11 on Friday. Every Saturday at 8 a.m. So there's no excuse that we're not getting our power hours in. And so I wanted to share that with you because it is making a difference in the South Florida team-wide group. It is. We're seeing a lot of people rising and a lot of Success Club numbers being hit because of this. It's all about connecting. All right. Another thing I wanted to show you girls was the team calendar. In case if you girls haven't looked at it recently, even though I posted on the page, but on the team page, I still want to go over just really quickly. So tomorrow we have a new coach call, and it's at 6 p.m. I know that for the West Coasters, that's 3 p.m., so that's kind of hard, but I will record it. But if you're a new coach, or if you have a new coach that you want them to listen to the call to talk about basics, then you want to hop on that call and share the link. I'm going to use this same exact team link, Zoom link, at 6 o'clock. If you need a refresher, jump on the call. If you want to feel motivated, jump on the call. These calls, I know sometimes for some people, they're like, it can be overwhelming. But when you take the time to submerge yourself into these calls and consume your mind with the business, that I notice that those are the people that succeed. Yes, it is a sacrifice. Yes, I'm sure some of you are going crazy at 6 o'clock with dinner and the kids. Yes, some of you can't even make it because you're working. I get it. Catch the recording. Take the time. Make the time. On the weekends, we really have nothing going on so that you can catch up. If you're in the Futuristas group, then that's more than enough. But if you have time and you want to still be a part of all of this, fantastic. On Thursday, I'm doing a Rise Emerald call. So if you are pushing to hit Emerald, get on that call. Or if you have a coach that you want them to hit Emerald, get on that call. If you want a refresher to talk about compensation, get on that call. All right, this Saturday, team day, I had to move it because we had to move our vacation. So this Saturday at 10 o'clock, if you girls are coming, do you want to put it in the chat that you're coming so I know? The plan is that at 10 o'clock, we'll meet and greet at my house. Around 10:30, I'd like to push play to work out. If we're going to do a 30-minute workout, more or less, we should be done by 11. I figured around 11, we can have Shakeology and just kind of regroup, maybe do a Triller post or, take some pictures from 11 to 12. And then I thought around 12, I'm going to have a guest that I want her to just pour into us maybe from like 12 to 1. And then after that, you know, if you girls want to stay and maybe grab a bite to eat, you know, we can. If you girls got to leave, because I know that 3 hours away from your family on a Saturday, I get it. I'm kind of thinking that by 2:30 we should be done, only because I know that my husband has something planned. So I kind of have to end it, because if it was up to me, I would probably let you just like hang out the whole day. But again, I know it's time away from your family. So that's the plan. We can always play it by ear. If it doesn't work out that way, if some of you could only make it to the workout and you got to go, that's good enough too. You know, I don't want it to be something very formal. I want it to just be a day where we can just hang out, connect, love on each other. If you feel that you need to wear your mask, feel free. We could always work out outside where there will be social distancing. A lot of times people are like, oh my God, I don't care. Like, we'll just do our thing. So we can just, like I said, play by ear, and the day will go the way that it should go. I'm doing this really mostly to just connect, love on each other, spend some time, because I know that many of us since March haven't gotten together. And so I was, you know, I think that in January we didn't do it because we had the super weekend. And then in February we did it, and then that's it. In March, COVID hit. So I normally love to do these team days monthly, and this year has been a hot mess. All right, let's see. That's really all I want to talk about for this week regarding the calendar. The last thing I want to talk about that's going to lead me into the next group, and then I'll open it up for question and answers, is let's celebrate July's top coaches, because this for me is so important. I know, Mel, right? Woo-hoo! All the fun stuff, all the clapping, all the celebration, because at the end of the day, girls, I know that there's some people that don't hit Success Club, and it doesn't mean that your work is not valuable at all. However, because Beachbody does, you know, they do rely on their recognition program, and Success Club is a recognition program, and they do measure the growth of our business with Success Club. Guys, I have to then celebrate those that are pushing for that, because the challenge pack is the total solution. So there is celebratory in there, you know, in that forward motion of their business. So I want to just congratulate Fabi, Maria Rosales, Ashley Padilla, Jackie Small, Jenny Medina, Elda Casadilla, Elisa Uribe McCann, Janine Velez, and Melissa Bandujo for being the top coaches in July. And all of those points, guys, that led to changing lives. And you know how many lives we changed together? 30. 30. Okay, think of this. Put 30 people in your family room. Wouldn't that be like a large amount of people? That's what I want you to envision. Because sometimes we're like, okay, 30, but put 30 people in your house. That's a party. I don't know about you, but that's a full-blown party. Guys, that's how many people we impacted. That's how many people we got to say yes to starting their health and fitness. And that is huge, guys, because I still remember vividly the day that I was in my couch, and I'm so ashamed. I couldn't carry a conversation with my husband. I was so depressed, so sluggish, that I was falling asleep, and he looked at me and he was like, you can't even carry a conversation with me. It just wasn't me anymore. And I remember being in that dark place. So I know what it is. I know what it is to feel when somebody just says, yes, I'm going to change. I'm going to go out there and work on me religiously every day and commit and share vulnerably to inspire others to do the same, to move their bodies. It's huge. I always say it. This business is way bigger than us. So I congratulate you all. This mission, you know, that this company like proclaims, I stand so strongly behind it. And girls, I am all here for it. I'm all here for it. I have never been prouder to be a coach, because what we do is applaudable. It really is. So that leads me to just the last thing I want to share, and then I'll open it up. So we are going to bring back Next Level Legends. And what that is a group to get you all the tools you need to hit diamond. It's a 4-week group, and Christy Delgado, my coach, has asked me to co-host again. So this is Next Level Legends 2.0, second round. The first round was amazing. We popped 35 diamonds, guys. 35. Yes, Hila's at 35. That's huge, because diamond is really where like the magic starts happening. You really feel that you have your team, you've built your organization, and then with that momentum, you go straight to 2-star. And girls, I always say a 2-star is where the money's at. So emerald is just opening the floodgates. Diamond is the stepping stone. 2-star is where you really see the big difference in the paychecks, because then you're getting 2 paychecks. And if you're sponsoring your spouse, your mom, or your cousin, or anybody under you, that's another paycheck that's coming into your household. If that is, you know, a controlled account you're choosing to do. So what are the requirements to get into Next Level Legends? And by the way, as you can see, I have my jacket here. The Next Level Legends jacket is in my car because I always have it there. So when I go to Publix and I'm cold, I wear it. But just so you know, Next Level Legends, whoever pops diamond, we get them their shirt and their jacket. And it's super cute because I don't know if you could see my last name. For the Next Level Legends, I think we had put coach, but we get creative and we give swag like this. And if you're a diamond, you also get your diamond necklace, which I always wear. I had it on yesterday for my son's little celebration here. We had like a little pool thing. I'm always wearing my S, my diamond. So you get that too. It's a lot of fun. You get training from the top leaders under Christy Delgado's downline. But of course, co-hosted with her sister, Becky Brose, who's the one that started everything, my Futurista's co-host. So what do you need to get into that group? You need 4 active coaches. So if you're a new coach and you have your hubby or your mom as 1 or 2 controlled accounts, all you need is 2 more. If you only have your hubby or your sister or something, get 3 more people. Think outside the box. Call your cousin, call your tia, call your BFF. Ask your boss. I just had this weekend a girl tell me that she got her boss to join. They're both nurses and they're seeing what's happening. So this is the time where they both wrote to me and they're like, we've got to fight. Now harder than ever. They see it every day. So they both jumped on. And what I did was I told the girl, I don't want you to send me your boss. I said, you become a coach, sign your boss under you, you'll get the points, you're halfway to emerald. And girlfriend, if you just put one more person under you, you become an emerald and you get the free leads. I'm like, it's a no-brainer. You're getting your initial investment back. And she did. She signed up on Friday, and on Sunday she signed up her boss. She already has 2 Success Club points, and she already has a coach under her. So she's already halfway to emerald, and she just signed up on Friday. So it's the mindset of hard is just a mindset. This is easy. Just go out there and call your people. Call your closest family and friends. Tell them you're super psyched. You want to do this. You're so excited. Tell them to join you. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. But to sign up as an affiliate or a discount coach, they get the discount. Guys, there's so much that we can share with them. You could say, Tia, if you don't want to do the Shakeology, you could do the pre-workout. And if you don't want to do the pre-workout, you could do the protein bars. And if you don't want to do the protein bars, you could do collagen. And if you don't want to do collagen, do the 3-day refresh. There's so many things. So 4 active coaches, and you've got to hit Success Club this month. 4 active coaches, and you hit Success Club. And that's just 3 people, girls. 3 people. So if you get those things this month, you get to get into Next Level Legends 2.0. And I'm so excited because we really have seen the growth for girls, like I said, hitting diamond. I mean, guys, 35 diamonds. We just talked about how many people we helped in July to start their health and fitness. Imagine, more than that, we popped diamonds. So it's a great group with the top Diesel Nation leaders. I think there's only like a weekly call. There's a weekly power hour. And there's just that momentum of, come on, pushing. Everybody sharing their goals, what they're achieving. And then by the end of the 4 weeks, if you're a diamond, you get, like I said, the goodies, the swag, the diamond necklace, all that stuff. So that's what I have for you today on this Monday, midway to August. I am psyched. I am super stoked because I see all the good things that are still happening in the midst of the most difficult times that we are literally facing at this moment. I mean, I don't remember going through anything harder than COVID, wearing masks, seeing our kids have to deal with that, family members struggling, losing of jobs, people passing, the economy crisis, health crisis. I mean, talk about like not even being able to travel. I almost feel like our freedom has been taken, our freedom has been taken from us, and so has our normalcy. And it's affecting our kids. It's so much. Like, I've never gone through something more difficult than what we are today, and we are still impacting lives, guys. So to me, I tend to look at the blessing. I tend to look at all those good things, because in the midst of the hard, there's still so many blessings. So that's it. That's what I have for you today. So if you girls want to go ahead and unmute yourselves and chat, or make a comment, or ask a question, or share a struggle, we're here for you. Open it up. I see nothing is really being posted in the chat. So girls, it's your turn, your time. Let me know. Where are you at? What do you want to talk about?
Susie, I have a question. So I'm having a hard time like presenting when people reach out to me, I present to them obviously the bundle pack, which is a challenge pack, because that's the best bang for their buck and for our book, right?
Yes.
But how do I leverage the coach idea?
Okay. Yes. So this is what I do. So I have a script that I actually send to them, so that it comes out exactly the way that it's in the script, because it sounds really, really good, which I can post it in the team page so that you could have it. And let me see if I could find it really quickly. So like that, I just like literally copy and paste, because it is the best way for them to understand it. The other thing that I do too is I talk about, like, if I'm doing like a voice message, or I'm on the phone with them, and obviously I don't want to do like the script, what I'll do is I'll basically share it exactly for what it is. So I tell them, I'm interested in saving you money. This is like a Costco membership. So you pay a month, an annual fee for becoming a Costco membership to enjoy the discounts, the sales, the products that they have at a lower price. This is the same thing. Instead of us paying a yearly fee like Costco, we just pay a monthly fee, but that gives you access to the discounts, the sales, for VIP membership, being the first to get product launches, being involved in, like, the first to know about the events. And if a trainer, is coming down to one of our events, they have direct access to the trainers, like so many things. But I don't like to use a lot of the words, like that information overload. So I just talk about how I can save them money, and basically how it's a VIP membership. And then sometimes I even approach it and say, it's like becoming an affiliate. So if you become an affiliate, you basically, every person that you get to join you, Beachbody pays you a referral fee. So people are like, really? I'm gonna like make money, I get a referral fee for just having other people join me? And I'm like, yes, did you know that? You could make a side, income, or an additional income, stream of income, however you want to word it. Sometimes I say, it's funny because some people think that, this side hustle, at first they don't really see the value, but then when they really start getting into it, it becomes a real business where you could literally be contributing to your household and really making an impact. So I kind of word it that way. I approach it that way, depending on how I feel with my conversation. If I'm talking to them, through a voice message, like I said, or on the phone. If I'm doing a text, I'll share the text with you. For those that are kind of interested in working the business, because I'll tell them, hey, have you ever thought about, doing what I do? You could make, a side income. Then I just basically tell them about how the $15 fee covers the shipping, the customer service, all the things that we don't have to deal with. Beachbody does it directly. And the $15 fee covers your website. You don't have to pay, another like company to do your website. The $15 fee covers all of that. They're the ones that deal with all the hustle and bustle, the returns, the shipping, and all that. So I just say basically that $15 fee is your overhead. Who's not gonna want to pay $15 for an overhead? I mean, if I were to open up a boutique store, my overhead would be way more. Just even having an assistant, an employee, we don't have to worry about that. We are the CEO and our overhead is $15 a month. I mean, to me, I tell them it's a no-brainer, guys. It's a Costco membership. Does that answer your question? Does it?
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I had to mute because
No, it's okay.
I'm having a fit.
So does that give you like a different perspective how to word it or how to go about it?
Definitely.
Okay, good.
I like that approach.
Yeah.
I just get stuck at that point because, I mean, yeah, the challenge pack, I'm convinced on that sale, but I just haven't found the right words to convince anybody to become a coach if I'm still trying to convince them to even buy the product.
Right. So just approach it with, and listen, by the way, if you are going to commit to this challenge pack, I know you're going to fall in love with the products. And if you are going to commit to this, commit like this, I tell them, a lifelong journey, and you're going to use the products for long term, you might as well just sign up to become a discount coach and get the discount because it's free to sign up anyway. So that's how I approach it. I tell them, listen, girl, next month you're going to want the beach bars, and next month the following month you're going to want the collagen, and you might as well just sign up for free. And at the end of the 30 days, if you don't like it, you could always cancel it. But for $15, monthly, it's worth you just, paying it so that you can get the discount on all the products that you're going to end up falling in love. And if you're wearing like the cute shirt, I'll be like, look, I got this shirt from them, and you get everything at 25% off. So it's to me, it's a no-brainer, and that's how I just literally share it.
Okay.
Great question though, Jackie, great question. And I love your thinking that you're already thinking about talking to them about the coaching opportunity or the discount, because I applaud you for that. It took me a while. I mean, the business was very different almost 5 years ago when I joined, but I love that, I see a lot of ladies like really being bold about talking about the coaching business, and people don't realize that this really could help people. I always share that famous story about the girl that, not too long ago came into Christy Delgado's house. We were there, we were about to work out, and she came in crying that Beachbody's paycheck paid her FPL bill that day. And she was like, man, thank God my light bill would have been cut off. So it doesn't even have to be something like, oh my God, you can make seven figures. It's like, dude, this pays bills. I mean, a $300 paycheck a week is a car payment. Like, people forget the magnitude of what these paychecks do, so it's all about just thinking how you can share how this can really help in so many ways. A grocery bill, man, when I go to Publix lately, oh my God, it's never under $300.
Oh, I know.
It's never, so Beachbody can pay your Publix bill. I mean, it's crazy. And if we just genuinely and authentically share that, I can't see how a person could be like, nah, $15 not worth it. Like, we go to Target and spend $300. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
So just, don't be, I love it. I love that you're not afraid to talk about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just struggling with finding the right words to say, to not scare them away.
Yeah, but now what is the coaching opportunity doing for you? It's saving you money. So that even though, yes, you have that $15 fee, it's still saving you money on the Shakeology. It's still going to save you money if, let's say, next month you don't want to do Shakeology, but you want to do, collagen and the beach bars. It's still going to save you money if you want to buy a cute shirt and leggings as a reward for reaching your goals or whatever. It's still going to save you money if you want to buy the collagen and, whatever else that you want to use, like the Daily Sunshine or whatever it is that you want to use. Like, I'm constantly buying stuff because I know that these products are the best of the best. If it's not the Daily Sunshine for my kids, it's collagen for my hair, nails, and skin. It's the beach bars because I love, the healthy snacking. And when I crave chocolate, I go to my beach bar. It's the 3-day refresh that I'm investing every month to cellularly cleanse my body because I know it's a detox. it's all the things. My husband drinks Shakeology. My kids drink Shakeology. Sometimes they do Shakeology. Sometimes they'll do Daily Sunshine. It's the recover for when I'm running. It's the hydrate now when I'm running outside that I know I need to flood my body with electrolytes. I'm investing in the hydrate. Like it's all the things, all the things.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Who else? Any other questions? Mel? How are you doing?
Good. She brought up some good topics, and I think that you did a good job in answering them. And I think she's kind of new, right?
Jackie is new.
Jackie's kind of new. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Last week we got paid. I got paid $62, and I thought that's 2 tanks of gas.
That is.
It'll last me even more because right now, I was already working from home before pandemic. I've been working from home over like almost a year now. Tomorrow makes a year actually that I've been working from home. So I don't really, drive nearly as much as I used to. So yeah, it's 2 tanks of gas, but that's going to last me, a super long time. And yeah, you might think it's only $60, but I mean, that can help you with groceries. That's 2 tanks of gas. That's, my mom, cleans houses for a living, and my stepdad is in the restaurant industry. They've been struggling. I can send them $60, just be like, hey, here, just take it, because I know that they need it.
I love that you're sharing that. That's so huge. I love it. I love it. Listen, my mom's FPL bill last month was $59.11. $59.11.
That would have paid her bill.
That's right. That is right. I love it. Great, Mel. Yes, yay. Thank you for sharing that, because it's all about perspective. If you're going to think of it that it's little, then that's what you're going to see it as. But when you see it as all the things that $60 can get you, you could come up with a long list. I promise you. I promise you. So are you doing okay with conversations, or are you stuck, or everything okay? I mean, I know you know how to handle it, but I'm just wondering, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I can be more engaged, but this past week I've been trying to figure out, gloves, mask, food, gloves, masks, food, spray, disinfect, clean. So it's been a nightmare here.
Yeah, I'm sure. How's your grandmother doing?
The last that I heard, she was doing well. She has completely recovered from COVID.
Good.
They haven't called me saying that she had any type of, lingering issues. So the last that I heard, she's still doing well.
Good. Awesome. All right. So Natalie, we have about 10 minutes. Natalie, do you want to add anything, or do we close up?
No, I'm just, I'm still kind of like learning the ropes. I invite people, and then it's kind of like, okay, like it stays there. So I am struggling with that. Like they're very interested, and then once I kind of give them the information, they kind of like, oh, okay, like I'll let you know. And then I follow up, oh, how's it going? Do you have any questions about it? And then they'll just say like, oh no, I've just been very busy. You get me? They throw something like that at me.
Right.
Like, okay, I don't know how to go about it.
So what I'm going to recommend when that happens, because it does happen and it happens often. So the first thing I want to share is when you invite someone, make sure that you kind of end the conversation with a question. Like I usually always say, can you tell me what you're struggling with the most? Because that will open up a can of worms of, oh my God, I'm like a binge eater, or I'm the worst snacker, or I do great Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends I, mess up my results, or they'll say, I'm not motivated. Anything that they say, or like, my nutrition is all over the place. So that will open up the door for me to have a long conversation with them, which builds that trust.
Got it.
If they kind of go quiet, I will give them like a break for like 2 days, and then I'll come back with whatever it is that they told me about their struggle. So for example, if they tell me, man, I'm really struggling with meal planning, so I grab the first thing I see and it's usually not good, I will come back with like a meal plan that we have like in a team page or in the challenge group that you can grab from my groups, and I'll just give them like a free meal plan. Or I'll give them a recipe and be like, hey, I hope that this recipe can help you. It was a hit in my house today, and I know you told me you were struggling a little bit with meal planning. Try this out and tell me what you think. And give the value without constantly asking, hey, are you ready? Or hey, what, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
there's a book called Jab, Jab, Right Hook, and it's about that. You give value, but then when you ask, they're like, sure, because you gave the value with the jab, jab. So sometimes I'll even like get creative and I'll send them a playlist. And I'll be like, girlfriend, I was singing in the shower to this playlist. I'm sending it to all the people that I've been talking to lately because, oh my God, it turned my day around. That's value. Some people will be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Which is easy. Create a little playlist of 5 or 6 songs of your favorite hits. If you don't want to share a recipe, you could share, like a free workout from Vimeo that we have, or send them the free virtual link and be like, hey, if you ever want to work out with me, we have this, in the group. It's about giving value without constantly saying, are you ready? Do you have any more questions? Like, so that it doesn't look so salesy. That's what I'll do. If they go quiet and ignore me and ghost me, I'll throw, like, after 2 days, I'll do a GIF, like a GIF or whatever, like a funny GIF. Something funny, so that I'll be like, did I scare you? Did I say something wrong? Like, are you still there? Hello? Or I'll do like the filter with Snapchat with the big lips and I'll be like, hello? I'll do something funny to get the icebreaker, kind of like, get them to like laugh a little bit and be like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Sometimes they're just busy and they really are caught up with a million things right now.
Right.
And they'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just didn't get around to you. And then just, again, throw in like, how are you doing? How has today been for you? It's about letting them know that you're hearing them, that you're seeing them. Like, I'm here, girl, let's chat, and then you can always be like, so listen, I just wanted to circle back with you. You've been on my mind. I'm getting my group ready. And I just wanted to see if you wanted me to save your spot. Are you ready to do this now? Is this a good time for you? It's just about making sure that they feel that you have not forgotten about them. So don't feel like if following up is like, pushy. It's not. You're being a professional by saying, you're still on my mind. I'm a business owner. I have you on my list and I haven't forgotten about you. That's like if I go to a boutique and they tell me, listen, on Friday, I'm going to have a sale. Don't you know that I want that owner to tell me, hey, on Friday, like, I thought of you, the inventory is here. You said you wanted that black top and I have it ready for you. It's the same, same, you know what I mean? So look at it like if you're constantly that voice and that light of, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to support you. Are you ready? And if now's not the time, that's still good. I'm still going to be here rooting for you. Sometimes when people tell me, look, I'm not ready or I don't have the money, I'll be like, okay, do you mind if I check back with you in a month? And then I'll come back in a month and be like, is now a better time for you? Do you need this in your life at this moment? And if not, do you know of someone that might need this or that can use this gift? Because it is a gift. And a gift is not meant to be kept. It is meant to be shared. So you just want to make sure that you're talking in that language of, girlfriend, what I have is what everybody needs. And you are going to become better because of what I have, because I feel it. I'm going through it. It is my experience. I'm investing all my time and energy in this because it is filling me up so much in a time where we need it the most. It is fueling my soul. It is giving me drive to wake up in the morning and know that I have a mission to help people out there, that I'm that little light. I'm that voice of hope. Like, I have what you need, what has changed my life, and I want to gift it to you. And I'm not going to stop. And if no for you is the no right now, like, if you're going to tell me no, I'm still going to believe that that's not yet. Right. That no will turn into a yes. It's just constantly, reminding yourself that what we have is amazing, because it is. It is. Look at all the success stories. Go to your back office. Did you girls know that you could go to your back office and click on success stories and you'll have hundreds come out? Look at all the things that we have helped other people do, getting off antidepressants, high blood pressure medication, lowering cholesterol, blood sugar levels. Like, there's so many things. I remember, and I'll end the call with this. Ashley Molstad, she's our #1 top coach. She always shares her story, how she was having suicidal thoughts right when Beachbody entered her life. She was having suicidal thoughts. And literally, it was her sister-in-law who decided to become a Beachbody coach, invited her to join the challenge group. She joined it, and she says to this day, Beachbody saved my life. Guys, that's huge. We're talking about somebody that could have wasted her life. You know what I mean? Could have ended it. And if it wasn't because someone just said, do you want to join my challenge group? That saved her life. Like, that's the power behind an invitation. And I think that if you think about that, don't like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll change your perspective that when somebody goes to you or they say no, that's okay. That's not your person at that moment. Go find your people. Go find your tribe. Go find the Natalies out there that need what you have. You joined Jackie for a reason. Go find those sisters. Go find those two powerhouses that you know could be an addition to our team.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want you to look at it like. When you look at it in that mindset of abundance, that the world out there has so many Natalies because there's so many women like us, right? And they're out there. We just gotta bring them to us. It changes the name of the game.
Got it. True. Very true.
Natalie, let me add, sometimes just like a simple conversation of, hi, how are you? How was your weekend? Can go a long way, because you never know what that person on the other end might be struggling with. Susie was super nice to me, I want to say March of last year. And I basically told her, I did Beachbody once. Thank you very much. You're a super sweet girl. Get out of my face. Basically, that's what I told her. And she was like, okay, hon, well, I guess I'll see you at church. And I was like, yeah, I guess you will. And fast forward, 2019 was one of the hardest years of my life. And when I felt alone, one day she just popped into my inbox and said, hey girl, how are you? And I wrote her like a paragraph crying. And she was like, I probably overwhelmed her with my story. And she was like, okay, girl, I'll be praying for you. If you need anything, let me know. That I'll be praying for you. Let me know if you need anything. I was like, this girl doesn't even know who I am. What if I turn around and tell her I'm sure that Susie would have probably done whatever in her power to help me. And I will forever be thankful to Susie, because although I kept telling her, no, get out of my face, she kept on like, hey girl, how are you? She knew that my grandma was ill. How's your grandma? How's everything? Do you need anything? Can I, whatever? And she would just send me like little quotes or little whatever. And she was constantly like, not every month, but every once in a while would send me stuff. So
Right.
in March of last year, she messaged me for the first time, and I didn't tell her okay until December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. True story, Mel. Thanks for sharing that. But it's true. And you're right. You know what? I would have done anything if you would have said, hey, I need your help, because that's how we women are. We women are like that, right? If another girl tells you, hey, I need, even if you don't know them, you're going to be like, oh my God, how can I figure out? How can I send her something? You know, we're naturally givers that way. You know, we're nurturers. So it does go a long way. The hi, how are you? Sometimes I'll just message people without an expectation, and I'll just be like, how are you getting through this COVID? And I'll share, my husband's business took such a hard hit. How are you doing today? How are you getting by? Because when you are authentically caring for others, the business comes to you naturally. It grows organically. So I'll end the call with that. Mel, thanks for sharing that, because it's true. It's just about loving people, guys, right where they're at. Even if we don't know them, it doesn't matter. We don't know what they're going through. We don't know their story. So we are that light that's just like, hey, if you ever need anything, I have a group and a community, a supportive community, or if you want to ever work out, free in my virtual link, I'll send you a free sample. Girl, we're just here to empower. We're here to let you know that you are not alone in this world. And I think that message is really the biggest thing, that you are not alone, that we're meant to do life together. And so we're just looking for more people to add to the bunch, to the party. So I'll end the call with that, guys, because I know it's 10 o'clock, but I hope that this has added value to you today. I hope that this has fueled you in some way about how, all the things that we covered, we covered celebrating all the little things. I think about Maria, who has lost 40 pounds. I think about Mel's results when she first started Bar Blend, and how you've come to my house, Mel, we worked out together, and we met through social media. And we have a relationship now where I could see that if you told me tomorrow I'm not gonna do Beachbody, but I could still hang with you, and I'll tell you, Mel, next Saturday we're gonna work out. You want to come just for the fun? I could see that, So it's about celebrating the little things. It's about the mindset growth. It's about the sharing with feeling and reminding people why we are doing this. It's about business opportunity. We have this new group now coming, Next Level Legends 2.0. It's about growth, the business growth, the everything, us becoming leaders and just showing our kids that, we're go-getters and we're hustling and we want the better life for them and we're taking care of ourselves to be the better mommies, all the things. It all just compounds and, it ripples into so many areas of our life that that I think that the team cost should encompass that. And I hope that that's what I did for you tonight. So girls, I'll end with that. Once I upload the recording, I'll share it. If we could take a quick picture of just the four of us. It was a small, intimate meeting, but nonetheless, I think so powerful for me it was. I love that you girls are here with me tonight. And if you have any other questions, just throw it in the chat. And look at Natalie all sexy. How cute. In her beautiful bed with her chandelier. I love it. So cute. So now I'll share the recording and then, like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. But let's take a quick pic. And then I'll go ahead and tag you girls. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese. My favorite girls. All right, girls, have a beautiful night. Remember, I'm always here to help and serve. Take care. Stay safe. Love you all. And I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
girls.